Hey tankers, Ultra Test 2 has been out for about a week now, and players have had time to dive into the changes. While some things might be interesting, there are plenty of issues that need attention before this update can truly feel like an improvement. Today, I'm breaking down the biggest questions, issues, and fixes that need to happen for Reforged to feel like an actual improvement. Let's get into it. Before we get into the complaints, let's kick things off with a few burning questions. Why have credits been renamed to silver? Was this change necessary? Also, tank upgrades are now purchased with credits instead of tank XP. Why shift away from a system that worked well? Why have daily quest rewards been changed from golden keys to apples? Are we running a fruit stand now? All right, now on to the real problems. First up, crew skills. Players have spent countless hours grinding for them, and now they have been thrown aside in favor of the new commander system. Buffs are great, but don't erase what we've worked for. Instead of replacing crew skills, why not let commanders serve as an additional buff rather than a total overhaul? Speaking of commanders, their current appearance doesn't fit the theme of the game. World War II and Cold War tanks fill our garages, yet commanders look like they belong in a modern military simulator. A World War II era style would make them feel like a natural part of the game's atmosphere. Another major concern are the sets. Tank sets can be a fun addition, but they should complement tech trees, not replace them. If anything, make them collector magazines, something extra for those who enjoy expanding their garage. Players enjoy working their way up from one tank to the next. It's a staple of Blitz that shouldn't be removed. And then there's the user interface. Reforged has introduced a bubbly UI that feels cluttered compared to the sleek, bold layout we had before. The text also looks squished. Whether that's due to font choice or coding issues, it needs a fix. A clean and simple garage screen is essential as well, but right now it feels overcrowded, making navigation difficult. Speaking of navigation, finding things in Reforged is an absolute nightmare. Training rooms, boosters, sets, and tech trees all seem to be scattered across different areas. Blitz had an intuitive layout where everything was neatly arranged down the side. Reforged could benefit from a similar organization system, making it easier to access critical game features. The shop is another aspect that feels out of place. It looks more like something out of Fortnite or Stumble Guys than Blitz. A return to the previous design, structured with clear categories running down the page, would be far more functional. One of the biggest complaints is keys. They add an unnecessary layer of progression that slows down tank unlocking and need to be removed entirely. Just let players unlock new vehicles the same way they always have. There are several features from Blitz that work perfectly fine, but for some reason, they've been removed in Reforged. Previously, players could use modules to experiment with different guns on certain tanks, choosing between multiple configurations. This added variety to gameplay. But now, modules are gone, and upgrades are standardized with credits instead. Why take away that strategic choice? We can no longer sell our tanks either. Many players, like myself, used this mechanic to free up credits for their next purchase, but now we're stuck with tanks we don't want or need. I don't need my old Tier 5 vehicle clogging my garage when I could use the credits for something better, like a Tier 10 I just finished researching. Leveling up tanks after full upgrades, a great feature that gave long-time players continued progress, has also been removed as well. It's a system that provides extra depth and investment in vehicles. Boosters have also lost their distinct designs, making it harder to tell whether you're using an XP booster, a crew XP booster, or a credit booster. The old design was clear and easy to recognize. The battle results screen has also taken a step back. Previously, medals were displayed across the top, and damage stats were clearly visible in the center. Now, it feels cluttered and disorganized. A return to the old layout would make post-match results much clearer. Some smaller but still frustrating problems include the SkyTrain in Alpenstadt. Why is it there? It looks way too futuristic for a game themed around World War II and Cold War tanks. If the goal is realism, this detail should be reconsidered. Optimization is another major issue. Players now have to lower their graphics settings significantly to get a smooth experience. Improvements should be made to ensure stable performance across all devices. And where have the nation-based challenges gone in Battle Pass missions? Completing objectives using tanks from specific countries was a fun and rewarding way to mix up gameplay. These should definitely be brought back. Reforged isn't all bad, and there are some opportunities for genuine improvements. One idea is allowing players to rent tanks in training rooms. This would let them test out vehicles before deciding to grind for them, a useful tool for both new and experienced players. Additional UI customization options would also be welcome. More toggles for track marks, shell hit effects, and similar elements would give players greater control over their visual experience. Cursor variety is another simple yet effective addition. Right now, we only have a basic crosshair, while in the current Blitz, we have 3 different styles to choose from. Similarly, reload animations could be more varied instead of a solid circle. No update comes without its bugs, and Ultra Test 2 for Reforged has its fair share. One of the strangest issues is matches where both teams eliminate each other simultaneously, leaving the game unable to determine a winner. That definitely needs fixing. Other annoying problems include missing text when upgrading tanks or in battle, squished tank class icons, and an inability to scroll with the mouse in the shop or tech tree screens. Battle Pass rewards also display all possible unlocks when claiming instead of just the ones being collected. Ramming opponents now triggers track scraping sounds that don't make sense, and face-hugging an enemy sometimes causes tracks to break. This shouldn't be happening. Reforged has potential, but it needs serious adjustments. From UI changes to missing features, there's a lot that could be improved. If the devs want to make this update a success, these fixes need to happen. Agree? Disagree? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe for more World of Tanks Blitz content. I'll see you on the battlefield. Keep watching until the end to see the weird occurrence I had of both me and my enemy killing each other at the same time.